Hey guys, what is up? Rypejakten here, and I'm here with my new dog, Elfman, and we're going on a hike. And I had set up a campsite a little while ago. Just need to find it. It's somewhere around here. Hopefully, alright. Doesn't seem to be following. Just making sure. Oh, here it is. So I made this campsite a while ago, and it's pretty cool. And I want to show you guys a couple of things in it. And then I'm going to show you guys how to craft all this stuff in the campsite mod. So this is pretty cool. We just decided to go on a hike this afternoon and got caught in the dark. So I figured I would go ahead and show this to you guys. So this mod adds quite a few things. It adds lanterns, it adds these awesome sitting log things, it adds tents, and it adds quite a few more things that I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. So the first thing I want to note to you guys is that there is a wiki for all this, but it's slightly out of date. So I'm hoping to kind of clear up some things with you guys, show you guys how to do some things, and how to craft some things as well. So let's go ahead and check out. Oh, one last thing before I do this. There's also barbed wires as well, and I'll show you guys how to use these in a little bit. But they do damage to mobs and stuff that happen to cross their path, and I'll show you guys more of this in a little bit. So first off, I want to show you guys all the crafting recipes, and then we'll get into the mod itself. So one of the main items in crafting, and one of the main features, is this pocket knife. And this is how you craft it. You craft it with some rose red and some iron ingots, and it'll give you a pocket knife. Now if you open up your inventory, you'll notice two other tabs here. Backpack and this pocket knife. And if you click on the pocket knife, you'll notice three slots here. And these just allow you to place things such as your lantern, which has a limited burning time, as well as a map and your pocket knife itself. And if you notice up in the top right of my screen, you can see a little mini map, and so that's very useful for kind of seeing your surroundings without having to actually be holding a map. And then you can put your pocket knife there so that you can get back to the pocket knife tab. There's also a very nice crafting grid, so no need to carry around a workbench anymore. You now have portable crafting. We're going to get to all these items in a little bit, by the way. So the next thing is the campfire base and the decoration campfire. The campfire base is made more for cooking, whereas the decorative campfire gives decoration and light, and it also gives you different buffs. They kind of work like beacons, and I'll show this to you guys in a little bit. So you can craft a campfire base, which is 4 pieces of cobblestone in the pattern like so, and you can craft a decorative campfire just like this. So we're gonna get onto more of this in a little bit. I'm just gonna... where'd it go? Go on the other side? I don't know where it went. Oh well, I can get it back in a little bit. Anyway, so next we got an iron stick and a marshmallow on a stick. So you craft an iron stick like so. It's just a stick, but instead of using wood, you're using iron. And this is how you craft a marshmallow on a stick. I believe this will give you 3 marshmallows on a sticks. And then you can craft the marshmallows like so, just a little bit of sugar, an egg, some water, and a bowl. Next up we've got canvas, which is crafted with some hemp, which I believe generates naturally in the world, and a pocket knife. And whenever you craft with the pocket knife, damage will be done to the pocket knife, and the pocket knife has 100 uses. So you got plenty of uses for the pocket knife. Next up, you can use that canvas as well as 2 iron sticks to create a tent. And we're going to get onto the tent in a little bit. Next off, we got the lantern. You guys already saw how this works. This is just a little bit of gold, some glowstone, and some glass panes. Next up, we got barbed wire. Again, I'll show you guys how this works, but it's just some string and an iron ingot. Next up, we got armor. There's fur armor, and you can get white fur from white rabbits, which spawn naturally, and brown fur from brown rabbits, as well as deer and I believe bears. So we got fur hat, fur tunic, fur pants, and fur boots crafted like so. Next up, we got here our hiking bag. oh, I don't have the crafting recipe for this, but this is just canvas in a pattern. Oops. In a pattern like so, and I'm gonna show you guys the hiking bag here in just a couple seconds, but let's just go ahead and grab one real quick. Next off, we got a, I believe this is actually a pan, even though it kind of looks like a pot. And this is crafted like so, just a little bit of iron, a bowl, and some rose red. Next off, we got an empty kit, and this is crafted like so. Again, I'll get onto this later. They're used to make pan kits, grill kits, and spit kits, which again I'll show in just a little bit. Next we have a bear trap. You pretty much just place these on the ground. I don't know why it's not giving me items, but you pretty much just place these on the ground, and they can trap bears, but they can also trap you as well. So be careful, and then you can respring them by just right-clicking on them. Next up, we got the logs, which I already showed you guys. Again, it does use the pocket knife and some oak wood, and again, this does do damage to the pocket knife. Last but not least, we have a sleeping bag. This works just like a regular bed, but it's flat, and it can also be put into a tent. So that's the crafting recipe for that. You can use any color wool, and you can put the crafting knife in any of these positions. Alright, so now let's get to some of the mechanical aspects of this game. We'll start out with this barbed wire. So the barbed wire, as expected, does damage, and if you stay in it long enough, oh well, there we go, bleeding 3. It gives you the bleeding 3 effect, which I believe that's added by this mod, right? I believe so. So that's that. So it's a really good way to protect yourself from predators. Do note that there is a certain limit, like a certain amount of these that you can have in a row before they'll just break. So you do need to have like wood or something in between them to keep them going. So just to show you guys how this works, if we make this go too far, it'll just break when you place it. And so if you want to continue, you'll need some kind of block, and the block can be floating, which kind of doesn't make sense, but that's how it works. So just a little bit to note on that. Next up, I'll show you guys the hiking bag. So you can open up the hiking bag by right clicking on it and placing items in the crafting bag. So another thing with the crafting bag, if you go to this crafting tab, you can actually put the crafting bag, hiking bag, like on your back. It doesn't render on the player, unfortunately, which is kind of a shame, but you can wear it, and then it takes up one less bit of inventory space, and you can still store items in it, just like so. So that's how that works. But for now, I'm gonna actually take all the items out of it, because we're gonna need to use them. But that's how the crafting bag works. Very helpful, and you can have numerous hiking bags in your inventory and just right click to use them, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's the hiking bag. Let's just kind of go down the line here, and I'll explain things one by one. Oh, okay, so next, the fire. So here we got a decorative fire, and oh, it's cave music. I was like, what? Okay, anyway, you can use different dye to color the fire. So if I just put rose red in here, so the fire will turn red, and I believe, whoa, yeah, you get different effects, oops, depending on what color your fire is. So red, as you can see, gives you strength, and different colors will give you different effects for a certain amount of time. So that's how the decorative fire works, and the decorative fire affects all mobs in the radius of it. So good and bad mobs. So just note of that. Kind of strange, but that's how that works. Next up, I'll show you guys how to actually like cook food. So well, that's weird. I never noticed that before. All right. Anyway, so next off, we just have the campfire base. And the way that this works is you just place it on the ground, and then you can use coal or charcoal, and you just put some in the fire, and it'll fill up, and then you can cook things over it. So for an example, let's get a marshmallow on a stick. And it's really cool the way that you the way that you cook marshmallows on a stick is you just kind of look at the fire like you're holding the stick over the fire, and it'll cook. And I'll go here into survival and kind of hurt myself to make my hunger go down. And so when you eat the marshmallow on a stick, it'll eat the marshmallow, and I believe it leaves you with a stick. Let me actually get out of peaceful here. Now, also, according to the wiki, I haven't really tested this. Don't die, don't die. Okay, whew. According to the wiki, you can also take 2 sticks and put them over. Let's see if this works. Alright, maybe in a future update. And it's supposed to turn into a torch, which is pretty cool. So you can reuse some of the coal if you have to. So that's cooking marshmallows. So if you eat the marshmallow, it gives you an iron stick in return, I believe, which is really nice. So you don't actually eat the iron stick. So that's that. And then you can also cook different items over the fire. So here we have just a pan kit, and you can put the kit in the slot up here. And the way that you craft a pan kit is if you right click with it, it'll open up the kit. So you use an empty kit, and then you put these items for the pan kit. And then if you want, whoa, what's happening to Elfman? No, don't do that. Oh no! No! Elevator's run out of blood. Oh man, it's okay. I'm sure I'll be able to revive him. He's in a good place now. That's so sad. Anyway, back to cooking. So if you used an empty kit and put these different items in the kit, it'll turn into these different kits. So here we got the grill kit and the spit kit, and let's get the pan kit as well. There we go. Alright, so pan kit is string, pan, iron stick, and 2 sticks. So again, the way that you use these is you just put them up here. So this is the pan kit, and this will create stew. So I think you can make like vegetable stew and stuff. I'm not exactly entirely sure how this works. Maybe it's you can kind of just experiment with different things going into the stew. So here we go. So rotten flesh and potatoes. And so you'll notice that these items are starting to cook, and you do have to keep an eye on them, because if it gets if the food is overcooked, the food will actually burn and turn to ash. So you have to kind of monitor it, make sure that you don't burn the stew. But it's a great way to cook lots of food. So instead of having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 furnaces, you can just cook the food this way. So we got some potatoes that are ready and whatnot, and so you can cook different like vegetables and whatnot in the pot. So rotten flesh turns into leather. Great way to get lots of leather. And then this potato there. So that potato's done too. We can just take it all out of the pan, and then you can easily just take out a kit. And so that was the spit kit, or sorry, that was actually the pan kit. So here's the spit kit, and this just works relatively like a furnace, but with 2 slots. This is mostly for cooking different meats, not really for vegetables. So you can actually see the food cooking right there. So here's the fish, and so you can see it right there, and when it's done, it'll it'll turn cooked, just like so, and you can take it off. And you just need to make sure to take it off before it burns. So you can't cook beef. Just play around with this. I believe that you can cook chicken. Yep, you can cook chicken. And there's also some meats that come with this mod as well. So if I come here into the section here, so there's venison and hare, and is there bear meat? Guess not. So there you can use these different types of meat as well. You can cook them on the spit. So there, turn to ash. That's like the burned food. And then there's also the grill, which is just like 4 slots, and this is mostly, I don't think, yeah, you can't cook chicken, but you can cook things that you would normally grill, like fish. You can cook fish on there. You can cook beef. Can you cook? No, you can't really cook vegetables. Yeah, so just kind of play around with this. Try to figure out what you can cook and let me know. So that's the grill kit. So we'll just let that cook. I want to show you guys the different mobs, and then I think that's about it. So there are hares, there are deer, there are grizzly bears, and there are campers. So throughout the world, different camps can actually randomly generate, and there you will find campers. Oh, that's a grizzly bear. Whoops. Campers. And they're gonna fight here. Let me turn down my sound a little bit. But campers are almost exactly like villagers. And you can actually like trade with them and everything. Oh, there's a little villager kids. Hey, look, the kids killed the bear. Oh, I guess the bear does. Oh, venison. Oh, duh. What am I thinking? I'm thinking deer meat. Alright, so camper. So you can trade with them just like villagers, and they usually trade you, I think that they actually always trade you camping supplies. So venison. So antler. So that's just something cool to note. I'm actually going to turn down my sound now because this is going to get really annoying. There's also grizzly bears, as you guys saw before, and there are babies as well of all these animals, of course. So there's also deer. You can get their antlers and stuff, and I believe that the deer will follow their parents in like a herd. And then there's also hares, and I believe that they work the same way. Yep. So you can kill these animals for their meats and for their furs, as you saw before. And you can also get antlers from the deer, which you can use to make an antler trophy. I don't believe that the recipe for that has changed from the wiki, but just in case, here's how you craft it. I think that's pretty much it. You can also get these berry trees, which grow different berries as well. I think that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of updated overview of the camping mod. If there's anything that I haven't gone over, or if you just need some more reference, if you open up your inventory in survival, oops, not game mode 9, game mode 0, there is actually a camping guide here, and I'm being attacked by a bear. But there's actually a camping guide here, and if you just click on this, this will give you a quick overview of just this entire mod, and just a couple things that you need to know, and a couple of important crafting recipes as well. So like backpacks, pocket knife, lanterns. It doesn't show you everything though, so hopefully this video has cleared some things up for you guys. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Here's a bear that spawned naturally. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, leave a comment telling me what you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, let me know what I can do to better improve myself for next time. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and leave a comment telling me what other mods I should spotlight. I'm always looking for new mods that maybe haven't been spotlighted. I don't know, that haven't really been featured as much. that would be much appreciated. So thank you guys for watching once again. Follow me on Twitter, link in the description for just updates and whatnot. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.